This is Newcap News with Lauren Poland.
Good evening, and thank you very much for joining us. Well, it's been the talk of the town all summer. If strippers will legally be allowed to take the stage in the border city for the first time in a decade. But some concerned citizens are taking matters into their own hands. The Lloydminster Ministerial Association has started a petition to ban exotic dancers in Lloydminster. The group hopes to pose the question on the municipal ballot in October.
To the effect, do you want adult entertainment in the city or not? A yes-no question. And this gives then the voice to the people.
The Ministerial Association thinks this is a good legal effort.
We are still working on that. We believe that under the Lloydminster Charter, there can be various prohibitions within the city that don't combat federal law or provincial laws.
The petition will be at local churches around the city, and members will also be going door to door. To pass, it requires 10% of the population to sign, which is about 2,800 people. You must be a legal voter to sign the petition. The traffic nightmare continues in the border city, with various parts of Highway 16 still under construction. As Kelsey Bloxham reports, the continuous road work is hitting highway businesses hard.
Traffic on the west side of 50th Avenue hasn't been too bad since the city began phase 2 of the $9.6 million project.
Basically, what they're doing is starting off milling the south side of the highway, going maybe block by block type scenarios. Traffic will be impacted just a little bit through the construction area, down to one lane, but access to the businesses shouldn't be maybe very sparingly interrupted.
The work should take 3 weeks as the road is ground down 2 to 3 inches before a new layer of asphalt is put down. However, weather has been a factor on the east side of 50th Avenue. Phase 1 is a complete rehab of the road as crews dig down to the clay. Any rain causes the porcelain material to soften, impeding the work. That is not the case for the second stage.
On my way home last night in that rain, they were still grinding and doing pretty good progress. So I'm not too sure how late they worked, but they were still dealing with the rain.
Businesses along this stretch say they haven't been impacted by detours or delays as of yet, but just down the road in the heart of phase 1 are businesses still struggling as the project falls weeks behind schedule.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling. Cheers.
It's slowing us down. Obviously, it's making it difficult for our customers to get in and out, and especially at lunchtime, you know, trying to cross over the highway is very difficult, so people are pressed for time as it is. You know, we don't need as many people because, in fact, it's not as busy. So it's affecting all of us and all our families and all our staff's families.
Sales during the lunch rush are down as much as 50% at Cheers. Yasin, as well as other business owners along that stretch, get weekly updates on how progress is going.
You know, being behind already 2 weeks is quite disappointing, and you know, we're hoping that they can get it done as soon as they can, and we'd be encouraged if they brought more people or did another shift or do something to get it done as quick as they could.
The city expects work on this part of the project to switch over to the north side of 44th mid-September. Kelsey Bloxham, Newcap News.
Well, it's been 2 years in the making, but finally, a Cold Lake affordable housing project is getting the go-ahead. The project has had nothing but problems from the get-go, including the prime contractor going bankrupt. But as Clayton Brown explains, there's now a light at the end of the tunnel.
Because of financial and legal challenges out of its control, the Cold Lake Affordable Housing Society ran out of money to complete the project. But finally, the finances are in place after the Alberta government announced it would provide just under $2 million to finish the complex.
To have a building like this sitting empty when 32 families in the area could use it, it was money worth spent.
The funding was only half of the solution. Finding a contractor to actually complete it was also a challenge, but Habitat for Humanity has stepped up.
We're just so excited because we know that we'll make it work. You know, we know that the Habitat model of home ownership brings hope to families.
Rent is so high in Cold Lake. You know, you're looking at anywhere from $1,200 to $1,600 a month for rent for a two-bedroom apartment. Now you got a chance to come in here and really have a really affordable place to live.
Cold Lake's Affordable Housing Society had originally planned for the units to be rental properties, but now with Habitat for Humanity's involvement, that will change.
We're fortunate enough to be able to engage with Habitat for Humanity to complete this project, but their mandate is not home rental, it's home ownership. And our board was, quite comfortable going in that direction.
Habitat hopes to have the 32-unit building completed by next spring. In Cold Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
Saskatchewan is boasting good news for summer employment. The province has hit a new personal record with the number of people finding summer jobs. A new study by Stats Canada shows 10,000 more people were employed this July compared to last, raising the total to almost 550,000. This continues the record-setting.
Confidence in our economy. I think they indicate that that workers are looking for opportunities in Saskatchewan. We've got more people coming to Saskatchewan for work, and we have more people within our province who are re-engaging in employment.
This continues the record-setting trend for the past 8 consecutive months, showing economic growth in Saskatchewan.